Hyundai has been on an absolute kick with restyling its cars, redesigning them actually. This is the 2022 Tucson compact SUV, and in this case it's a hybrid, less thirsty than the regular models. Let's take it for a drive today on Family Wheels. Family Wheels is powered not by gasoline or electricity. Our fuel is likes, so give us a like and leave a comment. And subscribers, mouse over and click the bell to be notified about each new review. Thanks for watching. The Tucson is the best-selling Hyundai, but the Korean automaker is not coasting on its big numbers and playing conservative. Instead, it has gone for a complete redesign of the compact SUV, giving its shape many darts, creases, bulges, and angles that rhyme with the styling of siblings including the Sonata, Elantra, and spacey new Ioniq 5 Electric. The front end is particularly well executed, with 4 layers of grille elements flowing up into the narrow headlights. The rear end continues the bold look with a full-width light strip, although its vertical elements look too much like the Ford Mustang Mach-E. But the overall look of the Tucson succeeds in newness and differentiation, both from its competitors and its bland-looking predecessor. Up in the front seating area of the Tucson Hybrid are comfort and convenience features that rival the luxury SUV class, including Hyundai's own Genesis brand. The Hybrid has 2 trims in Canada, but they both have ventilated as well as heated leather seats, heated steering wheel, Bose audio, rain-sensing wipers, all-digital instrument cluster, panoramic sunroof, and a full safety suite. Our top-shelf model, called Ultimate, piles on a 10.25-inch touchscreen, 8-way passenger seat, driver's seat memory, 360-degree cameras, projector LED headlights, and highway driving assist, which works great, by the way, not just smart cruise control and lane keeping, but actively slowing down for curves and steering. Some folks are going to be upset because the Hyundai center stack here has no physical knobs to turn for volume, heat, buttons to push for that. It's all virtual. But I'll give Hyundai half marks because the virtual buttons are so well laid out, and you tap them and they do what they're supposed to do. There's no haptic feedback, mind you, but it is at least clear. Plus you've got the touch screen up here, and that's all very clearly laid out as well. Hyundai has many varieties of its transmission controls, and that is simply the orienting of the drive, neutral, reverse, and park buttons. Depending on which Hyundai you buy, or Genesis for that matter, the buttons can be arranged one way or another. Some people just don't like that. Some people want a stick shift. Well, you're not going to get that on a Hyundai, but this does make sense. Things are changing in the world of automatic transmissions, and this is just one of those changes. Hyundai is once again cleverly competing against Toyota and Honda, the top sellers in small SUVs, by including so many features. A comparable RAV4 hybrid costs almost $3,000 more than this vehicle. The price of gasoline is the biggest driver of hybrid auto sales, and the Tucson does a good job of using less fuel than its counterparts. The Hyundai and Genesis models I've reviewed have punchy powertrains that are fun to use, but at the expense of fuel economy. Our review hybrid, with its electrically assisted 1.6-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder engine, on average uses 30% less gas than a Tucson with the 2.5-liter 4, 6.3 liters for 100 kilometers city and 6.4 highway, or 37 and 36 miles per gallon. Our Tucson Hybrid has excellent manners on the highway, very quiet, very steady, just tracks beautifully, and the all-wheel drive system right now has things biased toward the front. I suppose if I hit the gas, okay, so we got a surge in the front wheels and a little bit in the back. If you were taking off from a stoplight or from a stop, that would be more toward the rear. It's got a little diagram in front of you to show that. It's remarkably sporty for a 2-row crossover. With the giant moonroof, the heated and ventilated leather seats, and various other comforts and conveniences and features, the Tucson, at least at this spec, isn't that far below Hyundai's Genesis luxury brand. The GV70 is a terrific vehicle. It's not based on this platform, by the way. It's based on the G70 sedan. It has a lot more horsepower, closer to 300 than 200, with the 2.5-liter engine. But really, For most people, for everyday motoring, this is a pretty luxurious two-row SUV. Now, if you want more than 227 horsepower, you're either going to pay a whole lot more money for the plug-in hybrid, or you can get the Santa Cruz, which is on this platform. Of course, it is a crossover pickup truck and not as nice. Santa Cruz has the 2.5-liter four-cylinder Hyundai engine that's turbocharged, and it's got 281 horsepower versus 227 here, so it's a great deal more powerful. However, it is also much thirstier, more than 12 liters per 100 consumption of fuel in the city. Here at Family Wheels, our standard cargo is 3 bags of groceries, a backpack, and a stroller. Let's put them in the Tucson Hybrid. Well, there's plenty of room for our standardized cargo here in the back of the Tucson Hybrid. That's even with the second row of seats up. Some other niceties back here. We've got handles on either side for flipping the second row of seats forward. Unfortunately, the 60% side of the seat is on the right. That's going to annoy some parents who typically put the child seat on the right and want that to be the 40%. We also have a 12-volt 180-watt outlet over here. Underneath there is not a compact spare tire, but there's a storage space for this flap. Hyundai's done a good job of space utilization. Our rear-facing child seat is in the back. It, of course, takes up the most room. Here in the front, I'm 5 feet 11 inches tall, 180 centimeters, and I've got several inches of knee room in front of me. Good work. Back of the Tucson is a pretty nice place to hang out. Heated seats, HVAC vents, and a couple of USB-A ports. There's a lot of room back here. This is much roomier in the rear seat than the Santa Cruz, which I tested earlier. And we have seats that are adjustable for rake. And to top it off, for those of us in the rear seat, we've got lots of headroom plus a panoramic moonroof. Well, that's our look at the very impressive 2022 Hyundai Tucson Hybrid. But what did you think? Leave a comment. Of course, give us a like and subscribe. And thanks for watching. I'm Richard Detman. See you next time on Family Wheels.